All right, ladies and germs. I'm gonna do one more video tonight. I've been in a yawning fit. I've already restarted this video twice, so I'll try to make it quick. But basically, I want to give you guys my personal opinion on Bitconnect X. Okay, now here's the thing. Obviously, the first thing I'm going to bring up is this: the state of Texas is trying to shut down Bitconnect. Well, it's not just the state of Texas; it's the SEC. And this is the one time that I kind of got to cheer the SEC on, because they're starting to target these high yield, kind of, what I honestly think are probably scams to some degree. I think they're scams. You can have an extremely well thought out, planned out, fairly lucrative scam, but it could still be a scam. Okay. I mean, these guys, look, I think that, maybe what Bitconnect is doing isn't illegal. Maybe it's not a Ponzi. I do not know. I actually put $300 into it back in August, thinking it's probably a Ponzi, but whatever. I'll probably never see the $300 again. I warned you. Sorry. I'll probably never see that $300 again. It's up to like $1,000. And lately, I've just been putting all my money into the Bitconnect token. And once I get a full one, I'm probably just going to sell it and then move the hell on. And if this thing lasts another couple months or whatever, we'll see. But I put a video back. Nobody's watched it, but I put a video months ago saying that I didn't really see Bitconnect potentially lasting past December. And I think it's already starting to shake a little bit. I think its knees are getting a little weak. And I think with the press that's coming out with Texas, this is just one of many, folks. I'm telling you, I'm sure of it. This is one of many. And here's what I think is happening. Because of the press, people are slowing down in their joining of Bitconnect. Bitconnect X, to me, I kind of feel like X means exit. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. Not that it takes one to figure this shit out. But as soon as I saw Bitconnect X, and knowing what's kind of happening with Bitconnect in the UK and now in Texas, and I'm sure it's just going to be a snowball effect, I look at Bitconnect X, I call it Bitconnect Exit. I feel like this is robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I don't know if this is to buy time. I don't know if this is a last-ditch money grab before they close shop, knowing what's coming. I mean, okay, let's look at some of the statistics here. I haven't even gone through this page yet, because the last time I was here, there was absolutely nothing on it. So I'm not registering or signing up. But from what somebody told, I saw somewhere that to get into this ICO, it's like $50. And I'm like, wow, who does that? Who launches an ICO at $50 a share? Somebody that's trying to get a serious cash grab going before they exit. Okay, that's what I think. Look, I don't really need to say anymore. You guys, here's the thing, and I even said something about this in my Patreon tonight, because I keep getting all you guys asking me, what do you think of this ICO? What do you think of this ICO? And it's like I talk some. I give some of my thoughts on ICOs in my Patreon and in different channels and things. And here's the thing, I'm not buying a bunch of crap ICOs just to get myself a position into something. And I feel like so many of you guys have some money, and so you're just trying to find something to buy, not something that's going to reward you for buying it. Okay? And what I mean by that is, I get the fact that you want money, and I'm talking about ICOs more and more, and I'm kind of slowly revealing different things about how I operate and how I go after them and find them and research them. I put some of that stuff in my Udemy course on what I look for and all that. And it's like, I get that some of you guys are trying, but, I put out stuff. I put out enough for a lot of you guys to profit from, I feel. I mean, that's my opinion. Maybe you don't agree, which is fine. And if you feel adventurous and you want, some of the ICOs, and I'm only saying this because some of the ICOs that some of you guys have been bringing me, I'm just like, whoa. Like what? I can't tell you that's crap, don't buy it, because that's financial advice. I had somebody email me and they're saying, hey, I've got $1,000. What should I do with it? And I wish I should have saved it and read basically what I told you, or what I told this guy. I told him, I said, look, I want you to go through with your $1,000. I didn't tell him what to buy. I said, I want you to go through and look at the top 100 coins. And then I want you to find, and I hope this isn't considered financial advice. I don't know what, hopefully it doesn't get me in trouble. Just trying to help the guy. I didn't want to tell him specifically what to buy. I told him, I said, I want you to go through the top 100 coins. And then of those coins, I want you to find all the coins that are under $1, okay? Because you've got a small budget, and I want you to, it's like find coins under $1. Take those coins, and then I want you to go in and I want you to read through everything. I want you to go through them because, I mean, honestly, the number of coins that are under $1 right now in the top like 100 or top 50 or whatever it was that I told him, that he had a handful. He had like 10, maybe 15. And I said, go through and read everything about those coins. And I said, I want you to find, when you find a coin that resonates with you, and I know this sounds crazy to a lot of you technical people and you numbers people and this and that, but like when I'm talking to these big investors on this conference call, and they're like, how do you do what you do? And I told them flat out, I don't know. I can't really explain it. I see what everybody else's picks are. I see what everybody's talking about. I see in these channels what people are saying. But then I go through and I read myself. I read the white papers. I go into the team. I go into the business model. How is this coin going to reward me for owning it? Does the coin have a purpose? Does it have an actual immediate use? Is it a platform coin? Is it a blockchain? Is it a new blockchain technology? I go through and I read all this stuff, and then I find one that hits me. What triggers some kind of an emotional response from me? Okay, that is my gut. That's my gut telling me that other people will like this too. And if I read something and I'm presented with a coin, and in reading the story, the business model, and I'm looking at the team, and I'm a sales guy, right? So I teach people how to sell over the phone. I teach loan officers. I have a course on Udemy about loan officers because I broke some records when I was a loan officer in sales and things, and then I was a business development consultant for mortgage banks for a couple years, and I've taken banks, from opening their doors to top 10 in the country sales volume, and I've completely trained sales teams on, basically, getting an idea as to who people are, what their personality types are, just by how they answer the phone, and sometimes even a photo. And if you mix the two, if you have like a CRM, you put everybody's pictures in there. I have a whole training thing on it. So anyway, and that course does pretty well, and it's helped a lot of loan officers expand their business. There's an energy about people. They're the same way, the feedback that I get from a lot of you guys, how you love my approach. You can tell that I care about everybody that watches my videos, and I want the best for everybody and all that. That's a feeling that you get about people. That is an intuition. That is a gut instinct. And I get the same thing when I'm reading about these currencies, these coins. I look into the team, and I'm not just looking into, did they work at Google? Did they work at a big blockchain company? I'm looking into, like, what do I feel when I'm looking at these people and I'm reading their track record and I'm reading about them, and then I'm going into the white paper and their business model. Is it well thought out? Who's involved with just everything. I take it all in. And then I get a gut reaction. I get a gut feeling. And sometimes I don't even have to go through everything. I just get a gut feeling. This is a winner. This is going to be a winner. It's going to be a winner because of X, Y, Z. I know that it's going to resonate with the public. I know it's going to do well post-ICO because their roadmap spells out success. And I like where they think they're going to go and where they think they're going to be in X amount of time. And I know every one of these roadmap milestones, when they're met, is going to be great for press, which is going to spike the volume of the coin. I'm in. And those are the things that I consider when I'm looking at buying these, whether it's an ICO or whether it's a post-ICO coin. I don't give a shit if an ICO coin was $2 at ICO, dipped on the exchange the second it hit down to 50 cents. It does not mean I'm not interested. Because some of these ICOs, depending on the bonuses that they offer, and just depending on how they handled their ICO, maybe the way they handled their ICO wasn't great. Maybe they charged too much for the coin, so they didn't get a lot of buy-in. And the people that did, they just decide, man, they're going to get out because a lot of people panic sell. They start seeing stuff dip on the exchange. Excuse me. So, I told this kid, I said, look, when you go through these coins, I want you to tell me which one gives you a gut reaction, which one calls out to you. And I said, and then tell me which one you ended up with. And out of all the coins, I think he told me, I'm going to see if this is, if, I'm pretty sure he told me Monero. So I guess he didn't go with a coin that was under $1, but I'm thinking he said it was Monero. I guess he wanted to get Monero. And you know what? That's cool. I mean, if you stand behind, here's the thing, you know, like, and I've said this in previous videos, it's passion to profit. The very nature of cryptocurrency is speculative. And the SEC is right about this. It's a speculative situation. And by speculation, some of the big key factors in what drives the value of a cryptocurrency is perception. Perception is reality. So if I perceive a coin to be potentially wildly successful in the future, well, that perception is my reality. And there's a very good chance that if I share that perception of a coin, others will too. And if others do as well, they're going to purchase that coin, they're going to hold it, and it's going to drive the price up over time. And so that is, if you find something that really clicks with you, chances are it's going to click with other people. If you're buying cryptocurrency solely from the numbers, in my opinion, you're planning to get screwed. Because I think that cryptocurrency as a whole is a much different breed of animal than buying and trading yen on the market. It's different. And I can't even really fully explain how all of the ways that it's different. It just is. And as soon as, you know, I've had my track record compared to some of these big fund managers, and like, man, these guys, they're not making picks, you know, as well as you are. How the hell are you doing that? And I'm just like, I don't know. You know, maybe I don't know what their way of doing things are. If they've got a bunch of number crunchers and they're looking at it in a very technical way, then maybe they are missing the boat on some of this stuff. So that is the best advice I can give some of you guys that are coming into the picture now. You know, find coins that generate some kind of emotional response. And when I say emotional, I don't mean, you know, well, I guess it could be, you know, like you get a gut feeling that it's just going to do really well. The thing of it is, in the end game of this, when you find a coin that really resonates with you, or a series of coins, whatever, and you really love it, and you stand behind it, and you buy into it knowing I'm holding it, I'm crowing this coin, I'm going to crow this coin for a year. You and everyone else that does the same thing are going to do what? You're going to tell everybody about it. You're going to tell everybody that you bought it, why you bought it, and you're going to support your claims. You're going to support your feeling, because after you've bought it, likely, especially if it's a long-term commitment, you know, I've compared purchasing ICOs to that of a marriage, right? And in a lot of senses, it is. If you're not just swing trading this stuff and playing the numbers on a regular basis, driving yourself nuts, which I tried it, I don't have the patience for it. You want to talk about up late? I was up late till like 4:30 the whole during the Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin war, and I made some money doing it. I kept my wife awake all night, and she wasn't too pleased. So, you know, because I'm laying in bed with my laptop just going ape shit every time there's a swing. I'm like, buy, sell. If you look at my Coinigy sheet on that night, it's just red blue dots all over the place. It was nuts, and it was a wild ride. But there's no way I could try to ever make a living that way. So, but when you buy something that you really believe in, you're going to tell other people, those people are going to buy it, and they're going to tell other people, and that is how a coin raises in value. You know, I see Superman and other guys, they talk in their videos about buy and hold, stop selling every time there's a dip, stop doing it's smart, and he's right. It's because when you buy a coin and you hold it long, you're going to be talking about it, sharing information about it. You're likely going to dive in deeper and learn more about it. Just like Cardano for me. Cardano is my favorite coin. And I know it's down to 75 cents. It's down from $1.30, and that's okay. I don't give a shit. I'm holding it long because I believe in the long-term growth of it. Could I try and play the swings? Sure, I could, but who has the time to do that with a portfolio of 50 coins? Right? And so, and some people do, and some people love it, and they make really good money doing that. That's okay. But how long have I been rambling? Oh, this is only 14 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for an hour and a half, so this might be a decent video, hopefully. So yeah, guys, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I just wanted to make a note about Bitconnect, even though I kind of ran off tangent. I guess the whole point of me going into a lot of this about finding proper coins is there's much better stuff to spend your money on than Bitconnect exit, okay? And I don't I'm not buying it. I don't give a shit if I think I can make $500 a coin in the next 30 days or 60 days, 90 days, whatever. I'm not supporting this. To me, it's just like I won't buy Ripple for my own personal reasons. Could you potentially make money with Bitconnect exit? Honestly, I don't even know, because I don't really know. I don't even understand the motives behind launching this to begin with. They've already got Bitconnect. Is this just so they can start taking Ripple and Litecoin? Maybe, but or is it a cover? Is it just like a ploy to suck up as much last minute cash before the the mysterious owners, creators of this whole thing? Yeah, I don't like it. So enter at your own risk. I'm hoping that my crypto crows are smarter than dumping money into this. That's my hope. My hope is that I'm helping you guys understand the space enough to know that you can make more money long term without having to try and rely on all these scams, these high yield operations, this USI tech stuff, this BitConnect type stuff. I want, and is it the pot calling the kettle black? Maybe, but when I put my $300 into BitConnect, I knew I'd probably never see it again, and I likely won't. And if I do, cool, that's fine. That was also a while back, and if I do get my money back at any point, I'm going to consider myself very lucky. I am. And if it goes beyond that and I make additional money, all the better. But especially now, I don't see it happening. But that's just my own opinion. Guys, don't listen to me. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed for any of this stuff. I could very well not have a clue what the hell I'm talking about. So do your own homework. Use your own mind. Look, if you're watching these videos, you're smart people. All crypto crows are smart people. And hopefully with my videos, you guys continue to learn more and understand more about how things are. And, use what I share wisely. Don't be crazy with your money. Crow those coins. Thanks, guys.